Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thursday night with your boy Tech King Mike. I was over here trying to get my blue light back here in the background set up before we got started. But man, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well. Didn't plan on doing this tonight, but decided at the last second that I would go on ahead and do it. They say that the best thing to do when you're going through something is to distract yourself, and so that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna distract ourselves, and we're gonna have ourselves a good night. Um, let's go ahead and jump right on into the chat. Get right on to the business things. You guys saw the title of the stream. The title of the stream is "Thank You, Samsung." Now, we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight in regards to Samsung. Not really too much, but we're going to get into a few things tonight about Samsung and just kind of a few other things involving S22, S22 Ultra Plus, whatever, and just a few of my thoughts on some stuff that's been partaking in regards to these devices. And so yeah, we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna have a good time. Now, first and foremost, I would like to get a audio visual check. Let me go on ahead and see if I can't turn this camera. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get this thing done. All right, and now, boom, there it is. I don't like stuff in the background, and y'all need to see my bedspread and all that stuff. So definitely want to get all of that squared away. But anyway, first and foremost, can I get an audio and a visual check? Right? Can I get an audio visual check? Let me know how everything is going, how everything sounds on y'all end. Please let me get an audio visual check on you guys. We are, yeah, we're chilling. Enjoying the new microphone, as you guys can tell. Got a new mic today. What do all techies do, right? What do all techies do when we go through something? Like when we're just, what do? We buy new tech, and as you can see, we have a new audio setup. So I will go into a little detail about this audio setup as we get started. So, okay, uh oh. All right, so let's see. So dropping frames. So we're streaming at 1080p. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I just switched it to 720p from 1080p. And you guys let me know. I see some people saying that the audio is on point, but some people are saying that the video is a little delayed. Well, it is what it is. We're going to have to just ride with it because we're not going to stop the stream and start over. So let's go ahead and get into the chat. And Trent, I saw your message. Yes. Genosis, what's up, man? Good to see you. Gwendolyn G is in the building. Barry Johnson is in the house. Smoke session. What's up with you? Salute to you, boy. Jeff Hale is in the house. Johnny Sintama. Hey, I like that name. Saitama. Is in the building. Technically, T is in the house. What's up with you, Brody? And let's see. Ike's Tech Talk is in the building. Ike will be preceding me this evening at 9 o'clock, everyone. So make sure you go check out Ike and check out his live stream tonight. Should be a spicy one. Aditya, good to see you. Good afternoon. Let's see. Tech for your needs is in the building. Holla at your boy. Thank you for being on low latency mode tonight. I'm not trying to be, but hopefully it gets a little better. Let's see. Barry Johnson is in the house. Says dropping frames and don't eat the mic right now. The proximity effect is clipping. Okay. Well, let's see. Gwendolyn said video. James, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see. Brian is in the house. What's up with you, Brian? Good to see you. Sean, what's up, man? What's up, Sean? Good to see you, brother. And I think that's about it for everyone. Michael Pepper said, missed both of you last week. And man, last week I enjoyed my night off with my wife and the baby. So yeah, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. So I see LaShawn said, yeah, it's dropping frames, but it's good. We hear you loud and clear. I think that may have something to do with the Imaging Edge webcam software. I got a cam link. I've got a cam link that's on the way. So next time we do a stream, it'll be we'll be using the cam link instead of the Imaging Edge. It's not that the Imaging Edge is bad. I think I'd rather just use the cam link setup. And shout out to this guy right here because I know that's what he does with his camera as well, with his Sony camera. So, but anyway, yes, Galen, this is the Q9U. This is the Samsung Q9U microphone. I picked this thing up. It was on sale at Best Buy, and it was on sale at Best Buy. I wanted to go ahead and grab it while it was on sale. And also, the reason I picked this mic up is because it is a XLR and a USB microphone. So therefore, when I do decide to finally get into an audio interface, no, it's not going to be the Rodecaster Pro. I'm not going to jump back into the Rodecaster. But once I do decide to finally get back into having an actual audio interface that takes XLR, I can literally just transition right into it with this mic. So I'm excited about that. I did have an XLR interface. Unfortunately, it did not work, or at least I was having too many issues with it, so I just left it alone. I may give it another try after I kind of troubleshoot, but after today, when I got the mic and picked it up, I just didn't feel like bothering with it. So we are all USB-C tonight. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes, right? The meat and potatoes of the evening. Now, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about thank you, Samsung. What do I mean by thank you? What do I mean by thank you, Samsung? I see you, Lulu. I see you, Tech Free Nieces. I don't use no software with my ZV-1. Well, I use software with mine, and that's how I've been streaming with this thing since I got it. So that's just what I do. I wish I could be like GameSki and come up on one of them mega deals he be coming up on, because I don't know if y'all follow GameSki on Twitter. If you don't, you should, and turn notifications on, because when he sells stuff, he sells some amazing stuff. But my man found a freaking Sony A7 III with a 50mm lens today for $640 at a pawn shop. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm in his DM. I'm trying to get in his DM right now. Like, bro, holla at me. Holla at me, please. Please. Trent said the audio was great. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So, but like I said, let's get back into the deal. So I dropped a video this week. And it was about the S22 Ultra, and it was just after a couple of weeks of using it. Today will officially be 2 weeks of having the phone. So I kind of just talked about yes, A7 III plus the lens for $640. That's a steal, boy. That is a steal. But I kind of in the video talked about my experience with the phone so far, and what I've taken away from it, and what I'm still learning about the device after coming from an iPhone 13 Pro Max for the last several months. Also had a Pixel 6 Pro at one point, and last year the device that kept calling me, as in like kept just bringing me back, was the S21 Ultra. That device just had a hold on me. I don't know why, but it just had a really strong hold on me as far as like the device that I wanted to keep in my pocket. This year, I decided that, hey, I'm not playing that game anymore of buying the device for content on the channel. I'm buying devices because I want it. That's just flat out period. If you guys see a device on this channel, it's because I want it, or I wanted to check it out. And so far, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, I love this thing. I really do. My main SIM card has been in it since the day I got it. I have a secondary SIM inside of this phone, and I also have a shout out to them. I have a US mobile SIM inside of this one. I personally am enjoying my experience with the S22 Ultra. The thing about the S22 Ultra is the thing about the S22 Ultra is I want this device to set the standard for the rest of the year. And what do I mean by that, right? I don't necessarily mean set the standard in the terms of like, okay, this is the best Android device. No, it's not. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. It's the best Android device out right now. I will say that, but I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to go ahead and say anything about, I'm not going to say anything about how it's going to be as far as like, down the line or whatever. Genosis, what do you mean they're tripping on the audio? So is the audio not good for you? Because nobody else seems to be commenting on the audio. So are you saying the audio is good? And like, let me know, Genosis, let me know. But let me read this comment real quick here. So let's see. I'm waiting to see if he's gonna sell that joint. Facts. I'm waiting myself. That Sony webcam software, as if you have noticed, using on my Windows computer, something with the M1 Max have messed up Sony software for me, it seems. Yeah, and I'm using mine with an M1 MacBook Pro, so I've noticed the same. So that's why I said at this point in the game, I'm just going ahead and just get a cam link for it and just call it a day. Get a cam link and just, hook it up when I need to record, or hook it up when I want to do a stream, and then when I want to record, right, then I'll just, unplug it and just keep on going. But cam link is, it's not that big of a deal to get a cam link to go along with it. But what I mean by I want this thing to set the standard, right? the Google Pixel 6 Pro. And before I begin into my thoughts on this, I want to preface this statement by saying I see you fight with the flames. I see you. I see you. Before I begin, I don't want to sound like I am trying to bash the Pixel in any way, shape, or form. I am merely trying to speak from a place of facts, right? I'm speaking from a pure place of factual information that has been released to us, that is out there for you to go research and look up on Google yourself. So don't take anything that I say as, oh, he's just whatever. I'm just strictly speaking from my point of view, how I see things. And with that being said, this is how a release is supposed to go. Now, we had the debacle with the Samsung website. Obviously, Google had the same thing. So you can compare the two of them. But since the S22 Ultra has dropped, what issues have you heard about with this phone? I want to ask that question, and I want to leave it right there. What issues have you heard about with this phone? Now, the Pixel had issues. Did everybody have them? No. Were people able to fix them or work around them? Yes. But the Pixel had issues when it came out. It is. There's no getting around it. Let's see. JFT is in the building. What's up with your JFT? Gadget Goddess is in the building. What up? Evan F. I am liking my Galaxy Watch. Thank you so much. Genosis, I'm not sure what to tell you, man. Everybody else is saying the audio is good, so maybe you need to close the stream out and restart it. I don't know what to tell you, but we're going to keep it moving. So, Evan, by the way, I am loving the Galaxy Watch. This time around, this is my second time owning one. I have the Bluetooth model, and I will never go LTE again with an Android smartwatch. Never. Now, the Apple Watch smartwatch is not good for battery. Literally have to charge it every single day. Even the Apple Watch smartwatches that I've used that were GPS only have to charge it every single day. This thing, I'm easily going 2 days with it. Like, I'll take it off the charger in the morning, wear it all day, put it on, like, take it off at night and just cut it off. And when I turn it off, I'm usually at about 55-60%. If I have to like leave it on, or if I decide to leave it on, I have slept with it on, and I lost like 5% overnight, and I think it was sleep tracking as well. So, so it is what it is. Let's see. Okay. Well, I see what you, I see you, Karma Genosis, and I see you, Galen. Well, like I said, we're going to keep on pushing. So, Man About Tech says, apparently some S22 Ultras had a display issue. I haven't had any issues with mine. Yeah, see, so this is the thing, right? There's an old phrase. There's an old saying. There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas. It's probably in Tennessee. And it says, where there's that much smoke, there's got to be a fire, right? There's got to be a fire. When the Pixel 6 Pro came out, there was a lot of smoke. It ended up being a fire. Now, I've seen it becoming more of a debate online about what exactly is happening with this update for the S22. First off, I want to specifically clarify, it's not an update. It's a security release. Now, it might be an update along with the GOS fix that we know about and we know is on the way, but it is in no way, shape, or form an update that is meant to fix issues that are currently with the device. Now, I want everyone to hear me when I say this. I firmly believe in holding these companies accountable. Just because I like using the S22 Ultra as my main phone, just because I like the iPhone 13 Pro Max, just because I like any other device I may buy this year, does not mean that that company is not exempt from criticism. Does not mean that that company is not exempt from being told, hey, you're for lack of a better word, you're fucking up. Like, there's nothing that exempts them from that. But I just don't want people to get into I just don't want people to, like, take this whole thing of like every single time a phone comes out, like not having like if it just seems like every single time a phone comes out, we have to find something to harp on. And it's like we're doing things in the same way for different things. And I don't like it. I don't like the way that it's going. Let's see. Hey, Ish9, what's up with you, man? No issues with my S22 Ultra, Samsung issues anyway. Let's see. Barry Johnson here says, I will sit out of this question. I have zero issues with my S22 Ultra, although I get hit with DMs about issues. But if the masses in the tech community are not having issues, cool. Now, I can't speak for the masses in the tech community. I can only speak for what I see on Twitter. But I know that almost every single person I know who upgraded to one this year, which it's a good handful of people that upgraded in my personal life that are Android fans. Nobody has hit me up about an issue. Nobody has said anything. And usually in the past, I'm the person that they hit up. I'm not in any way, shape, or form a specialist in any type of way, but I'm just always that tech friend that everyone comes to with a question. And nobody has hit me up with anything. So I stand by my statement when I say this. If the S22 Ultra was having huge issues, right? If people were complaining about fingerprint scanners with video to back it up, if people were complaining about the phone not charging when you plug it up with video to back it up, if people were complaining about Wi-Fi drops or screen issues or anything else that was going along with the Pixel drop, then I will gladly stand on the hill and fight alongside anyone who wants to fight alongside me that Samsung needs to fix it. But the only thing that has come out so far has been the whole issue involving the GOS. I really want us as tech people, as content creators, to really think about what we do and what we are. I will be the first person to put it out there. I am not a tech reviewer, right? I am not a tech reviewer. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not a tech reviewer, period. But I also do feel like, as someone who creates content based around tech, I am learning, and it has taken me some time to learn this, right? I will go on record and say this. I am learning that patience, the idea that you have to give it a minute, right? You have to kind of wait things out, because if we tend to this mentality and this philosophy that, like, okay, something's been out for a week, do something about it. Like, sometimes you got to give it a second, right? Not everything works in the way that we want it to, and sometimes you just gotta chill for a minute. And I'm not in, and there's multiple people, that feel that way. um I don't know, man. Like, it's just one of those things that I'm just kind of not really like, I don't know. Let's check some of the comments here. They must be held accountable. Accountability is important, Barry. So no issue on your battery life after taking off the charger. Yo, what up, Mike? Catching you while I smash this food. Hey, enjoy the food, my brother. James, I don't have any issues with battery, but Juan has my Ultra now, and he is having issues. Oh, I wonder what issues Juan was able to produce that you weren't having. No issues with my S22 Ultra. It's been good. Battery life is good also. Hey, that's what's up. Digital Slang, what's up, man? Thank you, Slang. I like it so far. I think it's a really good mic, and of course, I got the blue boom arm to go with it, so I like the mic a lot so far. Definitely think as I continue to grow with it, since I have the XLR capability, it's going to be really nice. But I'm a fan of it so far. I'm a fan of it. It should be simple. If you have any particular issues, get your device replaced or get it fixed. Like, either get it replaced, get it fixed, contact the customer service. If you have Samsung Care, if you have Google Care, if you have Apple Care, whatever the hell care you have for it, contact the people that are responsible for it. Do something about it. And if that still doesn't fix anything, get rid of it, return it, or sell it. Do whatever you need to do with it, but just don't continue to harp on something if it's that big of a deal. And that's why I said I am not one of those people. I'm not one of those people who is going to be that person, because I'm not buying this stuff for content. I'm buying this shit because I like it. And that's my thing. Like, so if I have an issue, I'm gonna do something about it. But I'm not gonna sit up here and just be like, yeah, man, I've had this phone for 3 months and I'm still having a shit ton of issues. No, if I have anything in my house for more than 30 days and it's still having issues, if I can't take it back, it's gonna get sold or it's gonna get given away. I'm not doing that. I think it's great to recommend patience and give some consideration for early performance issues. I need that energy on all phones. All phones are a work in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, Juan Bagnell. Ladies and gentlemen, Juan Bagnell. All right, if you guys know who I'm imitating right now, shout out to him. Hope he's doing well. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Juan Bagnell. Juan Bagnell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. James, he loves the S22 Ultra, by the way. All right, let's see. Oh, stop it, LaShawn. Wait a second, Mike. Juan just dropped a video where he clearly showed that the S22 is actually performing worse than the S20. Well, I have not seen the video yet, so if the video came out before the stream, sorry I didn't see it. So I'm just speaking from the perspective I had before the stream started. Let's see. It's the experience. It's the journey. The only issue I have with the S22 Ultra is the price. $11.99 for 256 should be the standard, not $11.99 for 128. I would agree with that 100%. When you're paying for a device like this, 256 needs to be the standard. And I keep that same energy for Apple, right? I keep that same energy for Apple, and I really feel like the starting point, the starting price point for devices like these, hell, even a device like this one, right? This device, this S22 Plus, this thing should have came out starting at 256 with a max of 512. I think that would have been perfect. Or give us a 128 that would have been, say, same base price. Like, I think the S22 Plus, it's just my opinion, I think the S22 Plus would have been a smash, like a bigger killer sleeper hit than it is if it would have been priced in competition with the Pixel 6 Pro. That's just my opinion, because I feel like the Pixel 6 Pro is this phone's competition. Let me make this very clear, right? Call me a fanboy, call me whatever you want. There is no competition to this device right now. Maybe when the Xiaomi Mi 12 Ultra drops, that might be that could be considered competition. But for everything that this phone packs inside of it, the best competition is not something that people in North America can go just run to the store and grab. And I know, listen, I know we can go on Swapple, we can go on Gizstop. There are so many other ways to buy import devices, but let's just face facts, right? Most of the people that we know in our personal circles outside of YouTube, all right, family, friends, whatever, if we are not the ones telling them to go get a device somewhere else, 9 times out of 10, they are going to go down the road of, okay, well, I'll just go get a Samsung, or I'll just go get an Apple phone. Or like LB said last night during his live stream, I'll just go get a Motorola or an LG, So let's see. I'm late, everybody. Eric, y'all good. Ain't no lateness. You see, Ike says the Barry, that's our says to one. That's my perspective. There was next to no patience when it came to the Pixel, but we got to have patience for Samsung. Now, Ike, here's my question to you on that one, right? My question to you would be this, and let me make sure I word it correctly. Do you feel like there was no patience for the Pixel immediately, like from the jump? I'm talking about from day one, there was no patience for the Pixel. Or do you feel like the patience that was lost when it came to the Pixel was a result of the issues that people were having with it? Like I said, I'm going to discount that not everybody had issues, but I do feel like to a certain extent, that plays a factor in the patience. If you own something, whether it was sent to you for review, whether you paid for it, it was given to you, you swapped with someone like Juan and Barry did, whatever. If you're having issues with something, right, you're gonna vocalize them. You're gonna be frustrated about it. If I would have, if this phone, if I got this thing from Samsung and I sent my trade-ins for it off like I did, and my camera stopped working, I'm finna tweet about it. I'm finna talk about it. I might even make a video about how the cameras aren't working. But what I'm not gonna do is be quiet about it, because I feel like at that point, the people who watch this stream, the people who follow me on Twitter, the people who DM me about stuff, my perspective and my mindset is, well, hey, if you're thinking about buying this phone, yeah, I'm going to tell you, hey, it's a great phone, man. You might want to check it out. I think you'll like it. Currently, right now, I'm enjoying it, but I am unfortunately experiencing an issue where my camera doesn't want to work. So I'm in talks with Samsung to fix it, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't know. I just do feel like patience is definitely something that needs to be needed for every device, like Juan said. But I also feel like when there's a continual issue, and then in the name of the Pixel, an update is dropped that causes more issues, patience runs thin. Patience runs extremely thin. When you're spending that much money for a device, patience should run thin. There should not be patience when you're spending upwards of $500 on a device. I mean, fuck it. Let's cut the bullshit. There shouldn't be patience when you're spending that kind of money on a budget device. So that's just how I see that part. Let's see. LaShawn said he's good. He said, ooh, video dropping soon. Okay. And just to reply to Barry's comment, the Note 22 is a champ. The S22 is a hot mess. The S22 Ultra. S22 Ultra. I had no patience with the Pixel 6 Pro because I was relying on it as my daily device. It's hard to be patient when you have a device plagued with issues. Let's see. Hey, El Jefe is in the building. What's up with you, El Jefe? Good to see you. Good to see you. No comp with the S22 Ultra unless you're getting super technical to the point nobody else is for what it is. S22 series is solid. Yes, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, day one. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I had to be patient with the battery life on the S22 Ultra. At first, I thought the battery was trash. I gave it some time and it got to be better. You have to be patient. Hey, Sean, I can attest to that myself. Battery on this thing, first 24 to 48 hours, I was like, here we go, Samsung, with the typical bullshit. Battery dropping instantly as I take it off the charger, just don't not lasting me like I wanted to. And now I took this thing off the charger this morning at I took it off the charger this morning at about 8 o'clock, about 8 o'clock this morning. And because I was up late last night, I had a family matter going on. But I took it off the charger till about 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm still sitting at 51%. And I've been on it all day, watching videos, YouTube, listening to music while I was working. Used it all day. Battery's still at 51%. The battery has done nothing but consistently get better for me personally. Mike over here saying, can't we all get along for Samsung, but doubling down on the Pixel bashing? Oh, Juan, stop it. I am not bashing the Pixel. Stop it. Samsung came out pretty polished. Google with their resources should have done the same. And this is why I say thank you, Samsung. Not because Samsung did it better than Google, right? Because no one camp does it better than Google or does it better than the next, right? Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. When I say thank you, Samsung, I am speaking in the sense of I hope Google, OnePlus, any other manufacturer that releases a device this year follows the same suit. I hope that it goes the exact same way. I hope when the Pixel drops, we don't have any problems. I hope when OnePlus finally releases the OnePlus 10 Pro, I hope we don't have no problems. That's all I care about. I just want there to be smooth releases of devices, smooth transitions. I don't like the fact that when a device drops, there's issues behind it. I honestly get to the point where I turn Twitter off. Right, I turn Twitter off every now and then. Like I'll just delete the app or I'll just log out for a little bit, and it's just because I get tired. I get tired of seeing the same shit. Like I get tired of it, and I get tired of I get tired of just seeing like it's always the same thing. Like even after, right? Even after the Pixel started to get better, when the January update came, people's fingerprint scanners were working a lot faster. Some of the Wi-Fi issues people were talking about, the little things that make a device usable for people that got better, I still saw people complaining. And in my mind, I'm like, well, hey, at this point, Google's dropped an update. If you're not going to do anything about it, either, like I said, either A, return the bitch, all right? All right, everybody say it with me, return the bitch, or send it in to get it fixed. And if you get it back and you're still having an issue, explore your options then, or just be quiet. And if you don't want to be quiet because you spent the money on it and it's still having issues, then do something about it. But at some point, complaining, going off about something has to be backed up with action. That's my thing. It has to be backed up with action. Do not put yourself in a position where you are complaining or you are constantly going off about something and you are literally like not doing anything about it in the back end. Let's see. Samsung came. Okay, I saw the comment. Mike, I think you were extremely patient with the Pixel Day One YouTube Studio and Twitter scrolling complaints were all over Twitter. Yeah, and Barry, I will give you the credit because Barry, when you showed me the fingerprint hack, I mean, that really helped me out a lot. So I appreciate that. My fingerprint scanner, I'm not gonna sit up here and say it was the fastest in the world, but it got better. It got better, and I'm not gonna. And I stopped complaining about it. My only issue that I had with the Pixel, and it happened with a retail model that I purchased as well, was certain charging cables would not work with the device. And I recorded the video, put the video out there, showed what was happening with it, and I even took it to Best Buy where I bought it from, let them plug it up to try to fix it and see what was going on, and they could not figure it out. We tried an Insignia cable, we tried a Belkin cable, we tried the Google cable that came in the box, and for whatever reason, my unit would not charge. So I returned it. And that's not to say like, oh, the rest of the phone is trash. No, I just returned it because I can't keep something I can't charge. That would have been any device. So let's see. Trenton Marshall, Trent's text says, I'm loyal only to my experience, not a specific phone. There you go. I can agree with that. Let's see. Mike, we are 100% in agreement. If you have an issue, you should talk about a period. That's what gets us better products. We're not really comparing oranges to oranges, though. If Ike's still here, we were Fold 3 pals for all the mess for all the mess Samsung put out on a $1,800 phone. My Pixel cleaned up faster than a Fold. Now, Juan, make a good point. The Fold 3. Now, the Fold 3, I ain't even gonna touch that one right now because the Fold 3 and what's looking like gonna be the same thing with the Fold 4. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. A lot of the people, a lot of the people, oh Lord, I'm over here. A lot of the people perpetuating issues was the ones that didn't have it, saying I heard from such and such and that. That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another reason why I just tend to log off of Twitter every now and then, because I can't tell you how many times somebody has said to me since I post about this S22 Ultra, somebody will say, "Oh, well, I heard the device does such and such. Do you own the device?" Well, no. Okay, well then shut the fuck up, right? I'm sorry. That's how I feel. If you don't own something and you're just regurgitating information that you heard from someone else, shut up and have a seat. Until you buy the device and and actually see for yourself, be quiet. I have nothing to say to you. There are only a few people. There are only a few people who I will take that word as gospel, and they are people who I know they do this shit for a living, right? And when I say they do it for a living, I don't mean that they buy the phone, make a couple videos, make a couple case videos, tweet about it, and do things like me. I mean, these motherfuckers get deep. Like, these motherfuckers get deep into this shit. Those are the people who, if they say, "Hey, Mike, before you buy that phone, I will be a little cautious because XYZ." Gotcha. I hear you loud and clear. I will be cautious. And if I choose to buy the phone and I deal with those issues, guess what? I will privately tell that person, "Hey, gave it a shot, didn't work out. Appreciate your advice though, because I did run into that issue, so won't make that mistake again." It's the same thing with audio. When it comes to like people like El Jefe. El Jefe says, "Hey, Mike, I know you're looking at these headphones. I personally wouldn't mess with them, but it's your decision, right?" Same thing with cases. T says, "Hey, Mike, I know you're looking at this case, but personally wouldn't mess with it if that's me." All right, cool. I take that into consideration. So Drew Lips is in the building. Good evening, man. Good to see you, Drew. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good whiskey. Good whiskey. So that being said, I just want everyone to just like I said, I want everyone to keep the same energy when it comes to these devices. But I think that same energy needs to also come into play when it comes to keeping that patience with the device. Now, not to be confused with the patience I had with the S20 Ultra. We're not even going to get started on that. So, GG, if you're still in the comments, stop it, because I already know you typing after I said the word patience. So we're going to leave that there. Let's see. Sean Robinson is in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you, Sean. Good to see you. Let me know, what is a perfect device? Is there such thing as perfect? No, there's no such thing as perfect at all. No such thing as perfect. No device is perfect. And if there is such a thing as a perfect device, it hasn't been released yet. Stacey Ransby is in the building. What's up, Stacey? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ike's Tech Talk says, definitely agree with that. My only issue is how we are reacting to these issues across brands. So, bro, I got to ask this question because I just read the article that was about the A73 5G. And if it comes with everything that the article says, that the price they're trying to hit. What question are you asking, Eric? I'm confused as to if that was a question or not. So let me know. Let's see. You got the tech case and you got the tech and case gurus on deck. Savage Scientist Programming. I see you, champ. I see you, champ. Eric says the A series will crush the S series lineup, in my opinion. Your thoughts? So I did not get an opportunity to watch. I did not get an opportunity to watch the A-line event today. Like I said, I'll talk about it at the end of the stream, but I've had a lot going on the last 24 hours. So I really didn't kind of like check that out today. I kind of just chilled a little bit. But I will say that I think the A series is one of those devices that lineup of devices that it is a sleeper. A lot of people don't know how good the A series is. And one thing that I've always hated Samsung for is, why do you take away features like the headphone jack or micro SD card from your $1,200, $1,400, $1,600 devices? Why do you do that? But the A series keeps it. Don't hit me with the whole, well, the average consumer or, most people want that in the phone. Hell, that was one of the reasons I always kept an Android phone over an iPhone back in the day, was because of the fact that I had micro SD card support, a headphone jack, and I had iris scanner and other things. So, you're crazy. The iPhone 13 Pro Max is perfect. Then why don't you have one? Why don't you have one? The real Eric is here. What's up, man? What's up? Easy computer solutions. Just filed my tax, or just filed my taxes. Can't wait for that refund to come through so I can get some headphones at El Jefe Reviews. I was about to say, Juan dropped a video today about that, if I'm not mistaken. He dropped a video about that today. They can't have two Erics there, only one Eric. Let's see. Eric, I will agree if Samsung keeps startling the hell out of the S22 and the S22 Plus. I think this A series might be a harder play against the new Xiaomi. A will outsell the S by like 15-1, but losing the headphone jack blow. Oh, so they did take away the headphone jack with the A line. Man, that sucks. I gotta watch the event now. I gotta watch the event because that is unfortunate. Because that was one of the biggest things that was always like, hey, if you need a headphone jack, you're gonna get in what I've always thought was like 80 to 90% of what you get in the S line in the A line. And the same thing, I think it was LB. May have been LB that said this last night, or Lloyd who said it, but I think it was LB that alluded to this last night on Wired Wednesday, which is a lot of people don't know they have a bad camera till you tell them they have a bad camera. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink on that one. A lot of people don't know they have a bad camera until you tell them they have a bad camera. And my thing is, I'm not telling anybody they have a bad camera. I'm not saying anybody else is, but I'm just saying until somebody is told, right? Until you go up to someone and say, "Hey, man, your S10 Plus that you've had." Oh no, sir, not today. Not today. Not in my house. Sorry, spider on the wall. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. No, sir. But until someone looks at the phone side by side and says, "Oh man, that camera actually is better than mine," nobody knows they have a bad camera. So that's why I said you can literally get 90% of the S line in the A line. You know, you may not get the 108 megapixel camera, you may not get space zoom, anything like that, but you will get a damn good phone. Usually, it's a damn good phone. For sure, Emily, I spend about 70% of my taxes. Make sure you save some of that money, Savage. Make sure you save it. Oh, look at this fool here talking about I do have one. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Simple EdTech King Mike. They wanted to follow Apple and Huawei. Let's see. Absolutely killed the series for me. I'm going to Xiaomi for sure. Me Mafia. Oh, I'm not surprised by that. Me Mafia. Let's see. No headphone jack, no power brick in the box. Oh, so they okay? Well, they going full blown, and they going full blown. All right. The last of the Mohicans. The A series is good, but when you compare it to an S series, you can tell the difference. I agree, Sean, 100%, 100%. But that's the thing. A lot of people, at least in my experience, a lot of folks don't really know or don't care too much for the S series, and that's because of the price. Like, I don't really see that many people walking around with the same devices that I do. I see more, like iPhone 13, for example, right? I see more people walking around with a 13 than I do with a 13 Pro. I see more people walking around with an iPhone mini than I do seeing walking around with a 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max. So, most people are not buying the same things that I'm buying or that techies are buying. We have as I sip my $37 whiskey, we have expensive taste or refined taste, if you will. We have expensive and refined taste. Let's see. That Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra calling me, that was a banker. That was a banger. And Ish, if you get that, would be really dope. I'd love to see your coverage on it. I still, and Gigi broke my heart when she told me that the Honor Magic V you can't work around to get Google services on it. I wanted to try that phone. I really want to try that phone. But because I want to try a different folding phone that's not the Fold. I was about to say if that makes sense, but it makes sense. I want to try a different folding phone that's not the Fold. It might be the Oppo. Might try the Oppo Find N, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel about that short form factor in the phone. But I just want to try something different because I like the Fold, but the compromises that the Fold causes, like makes me make to keep it, I can't rock with it. I can't rock with it. It's funny because a lot of people don't clean their camera lenses before they take pictures. That's why their pictures are what they've been doing with them cameras, Eric. Huh? What they've been doing. Let's see. My interest is completely gone now. Hate to see it. A lot of people don't know anything until you tell them it's not even worth it. People too emotional. That last part. I'm gonna leave Ish's comment up for a second. I have a great camera. Mr. Scoop is in the building. Good to see you, Scoop. Good to see you. Scoop, you have a great camera. Is it the Fuji you're talking about? Is it one of your Fuji cameras? My sister said the Stylo 6 camera. That goddamn Stylo 6. It's all about properly composing the shot you want. Shout out to Warren for that one. Yep. Excuse me for just a second. Allergies, but it's pollen been killing me down here in Florida. The A series is good. Still a good phone. The A52 5G is very good for what it is. I agree 100%. Let's see. Wambag now says the average selling price of Samsung last year was $270, and the best-selling Android was the A12. Consumers were voting with their wallets for phones that had headphone jacks and memory cards, and now they're taking those away from the A line. That's trash, man. I mean, I've never owned an A line. Actually, I lied. I had. It wasn't an A line. What's the other like Samsung budget line? Is it the J? I think it's the J. No, it's not the M, but I think it's the J line. I had a J phone for about a year, back in 2013. I had that phone for about a year, and it was like it wasn't a Samsung S phone. It was the lower tier Samsung device that I had, and it was like 2012 into 2013, and then I got the Note 2. And I thought my world, like my world was changed forever when I got that phone. So, because I went from this phone that I thought was good enough and it was cool, and I had no issue with it, to like with that Note, I was like, holy shit, this is a whole new world. It's like it was a whole different thing, man. Got my grandmother the A50. It still gets updates and takes a solid photo with enough light. There you go. $37 whiskey, yes sir. Shout out to Noble Oak. Mm-hmm. Some damn good whiskey too. Damn good whiskey. She did set it live on my stream last night. Sipping that $37 whiskey with your pinky extended. You already know, man. Like Patrick said, pinky out. Let's see. I'm good at things. Max I'm spending is $25 on whiskey. I got bills too, but when I want some good whiskey, I want some good whiskey. Gotta say J. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So I see we got 54 people watching the stream right now. Shout out to all of you watching, man. Thanks for being here. Drop a like if you're new, and let me know if it's your first time watching. Put a 2 in the chat if it's your first time watching. I don't know who's playing with me if you do, but I mean, hey, because there's a lot of people watching, so hope you guys are enjoying yourselves this evening. Let's see. I had the N series before, and I loved it. Just had a few things that made me not keep it. I wish that one was more widely available in the States. Understandable. I'll tell you the one phone that I really, really, really want, and I can't justify the price for it. And it's not because I don't want to spend the money. It's just that the price is just so inconsistent, and it just frustrates me that I can't find it at a feasible price. That goddamn Mate X2. I love Huawei phones. I love Huawei phones. The last Huawei device I had was the P30 Pro, and I think I wanted to upgrade to a different Huawei device, but that was right after the whole issue happened with them, getting Google Play services removed, and I kind of left it alone. Not that I had an issue with it, I just left it alone. But like I said, I want to try another folding phone. I want to try one that's different, because my biggest complaint about the Fold has always been that you don't give us the quality cameras, you don't give us quality battery. I don't mind the height of the device, but I wish it was a little bit wider. Pause. So I want to try the Mate X2 bad. Like I want to try that phone really badly, but it's just when you go online and you look for it and you see $5,000 and $7,000, it's like, fuck no. It's just no other way. Fuck no. I'm good. I want to try it, but I don't want to try it that bad. I would just continue to live vicariously through this liar right here. Talk about it too. Stop it. Hey, he's talking about 2.5, but I can't bring people nowhere. I tell you. I know you lurking, Heifer. You always lurking. Let's see. Tech Lover Mama in the building. What's up, Tech Lover Mama? Good to see you too. I'm sorry, bro. You still my ninja. Hey, no. Sean, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, if anything, Sean, I appreciate you coming, bro. That's all I can ask of you is I appreciate you coming through and sliding through the stream and enjoying yourself, man. Let's see. M series iPhone predictive text is killing me. So let's see. Same here, straight Huawei man. Listen, man. Like that Mate X2 it looks like a dope ass phone, and I really and truly I want to see it in person. So GG, April 23rd through the 25th. If you want to try to make something happen, let me know, because I would love to see it in person, because I feel like if I see the phone in person, that's probably going to push me more to want to buy the phone. So I just kind of need to make that confirmation for myself. But either way, I still won't be messing with it for a while, because we got other stuff going on right now. Let's see. Micah said pause. Language like Tony Stark. Hey, so like I said, we're gonna shift gears for a second. So we kind of chilling on the Samsung talk. we're gonna shift gears for a minute. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, content still coming out on the S22 Ultra. Had a little issue, a little incident yesterday with my dog. She's currently staying overnight at a animal hospital right now. So I'll just kind of leave it there for what's going on. That's why she's not in the background like she normally is, hanging out with me. But just for those of y'all that saw the tweets, continue to keep her in your thoughts. I appreciate any well wishes that are sent our way, because our house is not the same without her. So hopefully she'll be back home tomorrow, and we'll be able to enjoy our weekend with our family whole like we always do. But I want to talk about the next tech fight, right? Because I didn't get a chance to talk about this. Didn't get a chance to talk about this last week on stream, because like I said, I took a break last week because I was just dog ass tired. But the next tech fight. So I have an idea, and I really want to see if I can put this together. And I'm gonna reach out to a few people to see if they want to join me for this. Let's see. Ish9 says, what IEMs you wearing? Oh, these are literally the Samsung AKG headphones that used to be included in the box. Samsung. So that's what these are, and they're getting the job done. I do want to get a pair of over-the-ear headphones. I eventually want to go back to having like an actual audio interface with some over-the-ear headphones for it, because I don't really care for these too much. I kind of like to have the over-the-ear style, but these are getting the job done for the night, and they sound perfectly fine. So they'll get the job done. USB-C will get the job done until y'all see upgrades. Let's see. So, and I see you guys dropping the prayer hands and everything. I appreciate that. So yeah. So like I said, new tech fight, right? New tech fight. So we have, as it stands right now, we have three different versions. We have three different versions of the tech fight, right? We have the battle royale concept, which when we do a battle royale, that's essentially where me and three judges will be on stream, and I'll open up the StreamYard. I'll put the link in the chat or in the description of the stream, and people can join us, right? And basically the way the battle royale works is I have 10 questions for that night. So if you come in on question number 1 and let's say you answer the question and the judges like your answer and you move on to the next fight, then you just got to continue to try to just go up the ladder until you get to the last question. Now, we do have a few changes from the last time we had it. The last time we did a battle royale, a lot of people pointed this out, and I heard you. Last time we had a battle royale, the biggest issue was the fact that a lot of people would just kind of wait until the last question to try to jump in and then win. That's not the same. That's not the case this year. The next time we do a battle royale, you have to win. To win the grand prize at the end of it, you have to win at least, right? You have to win at least 2 questions straight. Now, let's say you do come in on the 10th question and you beat the person who's been winning for the last couple of rounds or however many rounds. Both of y'all will still get a gift card. You'll still get a prize, but it ain't going to be the same prize as it would have been if you'd have been in there the whole time, because I think that keeps it a little bit fair. The other version we have is a tag team event, which is currently Patar, Direct Tech, Delvon Digital, Ice Tech Talk, and Galen's Gadgets. If you guys still want to do that, let me know. I believe Patar said he's available next weekend, so let me know. I got a lot of traveling that's about to happen in the month of April and May, so tech fights are going to be kind of here and there, but I would love to do that, tag team battle with you guys if y'all are interested, so let me know. But the way a tag team works, 2 people come in, and basically if it's me and someone else and 2 other people, when I'm debating, I answer my question, I do my rebuttal, and then if I say, well, you know what, I'm good on that side of the question, I'll dip. Let my teammate come and answer the side of the question. So that's how a tag team works. It's the same concept, just 2 different people, 2 different teams. But the new version, the 4th version of the tech fights, right? The 4th version of the tech fights that will be beginning possibly this Saturday. Gotta make sure the judges are on board. Will be smartphone bracket battles. Now, smartphone bracket battles. I'm going to go into more detail about it, possibly stream about it on Saturday. Man, you start talking about something other than Samsung and everybody start falling off. That's crazy. But I might do a stream Saturday talking more about it, or we might just do one Saturday. We'll see. But just imagine anytime you think of a bracket, right? When you think of a bracket and you think about what people do with brackets, NCAA, NFL playoffs, NBA playoffs, things like that, right? One has to beat the other to progress. Well, we're going to start doing smartphone bracket battles, and they're going to consist of company, OS, And nothing is off limits. We can go as far back as BlackBerry. We can go as far back as Windows Mobile. Nothing is off limits when it comes to this. And they're going to be different brackets based off of, I'm not going to do a camera test or blind camera test, nothing like that. We're not going to do anything like that. But you will see different ones as far as like the judges who are on with me build. Which of these two devices had the better build quality, or which of these devices do you guys think had better speakers, or things like that. But it's not going to necessarily be meant to be technical. It's really going to be meant to just be a fun thing, right? That's what the tech farts are supposed to be. They're supposed to be fun, but this concept is more geared towards the idea of enthusiasts of smartphones just talking about smartphones. It's not really any kind of like questions involved. It's just more so just going to be about like, hey, here's a bracket. I have 8 smartphones, HTC M8 versus HTC One, right? Things like that. So just take that and do what you do with it, what you will. And like I said, look for a stream either this Saturday or next Saturday, or possibly next Thursday, going into more detail about how it's going to work. We can have debaters. So if debaters want to join, I mean, hey, let me know. But for right now, it'll probably just be me and a few judges. It'll just kind of be like a little panel, like round table thing that we'll probably do in between, tech fights involving other creators and whatever. So, and I openly invite anybody who's been a judge on the stream, T, Barry, Juan, Scott, Slang, Hefe has been on before. Anyone who's ever been on a tech fight, if you think this sounds like something you're interested in, please come on and join me for one of these, because I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be pretty fun. Because if the smartphone version works, right? If the smartphone version works, I would like to expand it. And I'd like to maybe do something like, okay, we had a smartphone bracket, turnout was really good. People seem to really enjoy it. Let's try a camera bracket, right? Let's do a camera bracket, and then we'll get people like Scoop, Sean Be Nice, T, we'll get camera folks on there to have fun with that. And it's just to offer different perspectives, audio. We can go into the whole laptops, computers. We can go into the whole, we can do a whole cornucopia of things, but I think it'll be a cool addition to the tech fights. So, but that's pretty much it for this evening, guys. I mean, y'all know how we usually run this. Ike's Tech Talk is going to get going here in about 5 minutes. And I said, get the Bionic Scoop. That's what I said. If you want to join, right? If you want to join. Don't do that, Scoop. Don't do that. Don't do that, Scoop. Making some assumptions there, big fat. Scoop, it's if you want to join. Calm your ass down. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and start getting ready to wrap up out of here, man. As always, if anybody has any questions or anything at the end of the stream, let me know. Drop a comment down below in the chat, and I'll answer them, or we'll talk about it. Anything at all, whatever. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and wrap it on up here so we can get ready for Ike's stream. Ike's stream will be going at 9 p.m. and should be a good one. Should be an interesting one. I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight. Always look forward to seeing Ike's stream. But as always, Thursday night, you get Mike and Ike, unless both of us decide to cancel on the same night, which I didn't know Ike canceled last night. I didn't even know he canceled last night. I had typed up a whole tweet and was like, hey, I'm tired. Yes, Ace, if you were in a tech fight, you get the questions beforehand. So, Ace, if you decided you want to do a tech fight, you will have the questions 24, at least 12 to 24 hours before the tech fight, so that you can kind of develop your idea for whatever side you may be forced to choose of the question. So yeah, and Ace, if you want to join the tech fight, you are more than welcome, my friend, more than welcome. But like I said, content on the channel, the live stream is easy to do, but content on the channel probably will be slowing down a little bit, and that's just because, like I said, the current situation going on with my buddy, because it's just, it is what it is. Not to get too deep into it, but it is what it is. So may just probably do another stream next Thursday. As always, we'll try to keep it going and do what we do. But with that being said, if nobody else has anything, I'm going to go ahead and close this thing on out. I'm glad everybody had a good time tonight. I hope you had a good time tonight. I hope everybody will join me next week for another Thursday night with Tech King Mike. And let's see, all the best to you and your family, man. Snuggle up with the baby, get some rest, pace yourself. We're here when you're back up to speed. I appreciate that, Juan. Always appreciate Juan and the good vibes and the good energy, man. I really do appreciate you, brother. But yeah, like I said, man, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week on another Thursday night with Tech King Mike. You guys take it easy, stay safe, and enjoy your weekends. And I'm out.